1,000 workers to their payrolls. I'm Maya Panjwani, AP News.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Currently outside our studios, we've got sunny skies. It's a beautiful day out there. Let's look at that forecast. Will continue to be sunny day. We should have a high temperature near 61 degrees and north winds will be 7 to 9 miles per hour. Skies will be mostly clear tonight with low temperature around 34 degrees. North winds will be 6 to 9 miles per hour, becoming southeasterly after midnight. And wind chill values tonight will be as low as 27 degrees. Tomorrow we expect sunny skies and our high temperature reaching near 65 degrees. Southeasterly winds tomorrow will be 10 to 14 miles per hour. They may gust as high as 21 miles per hour. And early tomorrow morning, our wind chill value will be as low as 27 degrees. Tomorrow night, showers are likely mainly after midnight with a chance of precipitation at 60%. New rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch are possible. Skies will be mostly clear tomorrow night with a low around 48. Will be breezy with southeasterly winds 16 to 24 miles per hour with gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. Then Sunday, we expect mostly sunny skies with a high temperature near 74 degrees. Will be breezy with a southwesterly wind 18 to 22 miles per hour with gusts as high as 33 miles per hour. Sunday night, skies should be clear with low around 45. Then Monday will be sunny with a high temperature near 77 degrees. Monday night, we do have a chance of showers after midnight with partly cloudy skies, low around 49. Then Tuesday, a chance of showers with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 73 degrees. Tuesday night, we have a chance of showers, then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after midnight with mostly cloudy skies and low around 51 degrees. Showers are likely on Wednesday with partly sunny skies and high near 68. They're likely as well Wednesday night with mostly cloudy skies and low around 48 degrees. And Thursday, we still have a chance of showers in our forecast with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 66 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Anniversaries of all sorts give us pause to reflect on what was. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. As yet another year of my life in the business of farm radio passes by and a new one begins, I cannot help but be lulled back into memories of the good old days. But were they really all that good? When I started my career in radio, being the farm director at the local radio station meant answering the telephone, spinning records on Sunday afternoons, working holidays and weekends, and making sales calls to local businesses. We had to make advertising sales calls because the commission on those sales was more than half of our income. If we didn't bring in enough business of the dollar per holler kind, thus having a bad week in sales, we might not have enough money to buy food the next week, or pay the utility bill, or pay for gasoline. The salary of a farm broadcaster was only slightly above poverty level, if that. Who we are and who we are not has been influenced greatly by those good old days and every other step in our career's journey. Looking back and celebrating history is great. However, if any of us was today the same employee we were back then, we would still be doing exactly the same thing we were doing then. Traditionally, the role of a farm broadcaster was more relational than that of a news director or other reporter. Farmers feel a sort of kinship with them. That's not a bad thing, but it should not be an excuse for falling short as a responsible journalist if that is who you claim to be. Whether you're an agronomist, educator, farmer, banker, or in any other career field, were there defining moments or events that helped to shape you in your current role? I bet there were. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
This is your Fungicide Performance Report brought to you by BASF. Today I'm speaking with Missouri farmer Brian Threckel about Veltima fungicide from BASF.
And I do believe that by fungicide my beans this summer, even in a hot and dry summer, that we had pretty good return on investment with the Veltima. The fungicide helps slow down the loss of moisture because, it's the stay green and it just makes it a more healthy plant. Let's go to the corn, for instance. Anytime you use it on the corn, you're going to have probably 4 benefits. Yield is number 1, better test weight, better stay green, so standability come harvest time, and then you're going to take the disease out of it. So you got one product that's basically giving you 4 different types of return on that product, and to me, that's just a no-brainer.
For more information, contact your local BASF representative or go to revxfields.com.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, the Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
A sluggish Friday for direct cash cattle business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity has been slow to develop on this Friday. Bids have surfaced in the South at $182 to $184 live. Those are still well below current asking prices. There is a light trade that's developed over a couple of days this week. Dress deals were marked at $295 to $298, mostly $297 to $298, a couple of dollars below the prior week's weighted averages. Boxed beef is mixed at midday with fairly light demand for solid offerings. Choice up a penny at $297.16. Select is 94 cents lower at $295.11. At the Valentine Livestock Auction in Nebraska, steers were sharply lower. Heifers under 550 pounds were fully steady on a thin test. Heifers 550 to 650 pounds are $1 to $7 lower, and heifers over 650 pounds were sharply lower. The USDA says demand was moderate to good with several buyers both in seats and online. Medium and large one-feeder steers, 558 to 571 pounds, brought $333.50 to $336. Feeder steers, 607 to 632 pounds, brought $293.50 to $309. Medium and large one-feeder heifer, 661 to 694 pounds, brought $253 to $261.50. Cash hogs had no comparison at midday with fairly light negotiated purchases. Processors weren't too aggressive in their procurement efforts to move needed numbers. Business has been really slow to develop over the course of the week, and while there haven't been huge negotiated runs, prices have been solid. Demand on the global market for U.S. pork and domestically have provided some price support. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs along with hog weights and the inconsistent movement in pork values. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Direct had a base range of $82 to $90 with a weighted average of $87.12. Prices at the regional direct markets were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $55. In Illinois, slaughter sow prices were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $50 to $62. Barrows and Gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $45 to $55. And pork values were firm at midday, up 22 cents at $98.37. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Buyers and sellers of heavy equipment across the country are turning to Purple Wave Auction. Our full-service auction professionals handle every part of each transaction, so sellers can get back to running their businesses and bidders can trust us to make the buying process safe and simple. Our transparent marketplace is free of reserves, minimum bids, and hidden fees. If you're upgrading or downsizing, or just want to update your inventory of farm, construction, or fleet equipment, then don't wait. Visit purplewave.com today. Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
I think every farmer faces the challenge of stress during the growing season. You stick a bunch of money in the ground and you just pray the good Lord lets it rain and lets you have a crop. So we actually participate in the NutriTrack program and the Crop Track program, where it gives us a lot of peace of mind if in the busy months of the summer when we're baling hay and we can't get out to every field every week. We know someone's out there looking after us.
Performance driven, farmer focused. MFA, your whole farm solution.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It's now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Frederick Jr. Howard Jr., age 74, of Salem, passed away Tuesday, March 26 in St. Louis. Funeral services for Junior Howard will be tomorrow, Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will start tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock at the Wilson Chapel. Burial will be in the Carty Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carty Cemetery or Love Thy Neighbor program. Memorial envelopes are available, and all arrangements for Frederick Jr. Howard Jr. of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It's now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU's Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Commissioners met Thursday morning at the Dent County Courthouse. In attendance was Lancer Blair, who is running for the 120th District seat on the Republican ticket and was going to speak at the Lincoln Days in Crawford and Dent counties. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said rock would be added and grading would be done on Dent County roads 5110, 5600, and 6580. He also said brush should be cut on county roads 6010 and 6585, while some miscellaneous signs will be put up on a couple of roads. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk stated rock would be added and grading would be done on Dent County roads 3020 and 4330, while only grading was going to be done on county roads 3030 and 3050. He also said rock would be added to county roads 4340 and 4040. Polk indicated brush was going to be cut on county road 4030. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said the county has formed an opioid committee to review funding requests. The committee will recommend to MRPC the organizations that should receive the funds, and MRPC will then send those requests to the County Commission for their approval. The committee is made up of Rick Letchworth, Leanne Price, James Weber, Jeff Dotson, and a representative from Compass Health, with Larson being an ex officio non-voting member. The commission appointed Blythe Kelly and Sean Oliver to the Tourism Committee. Larson received the contract for the additional bathroom in the courthouse, and he signed the contract. The project was not bid out since it was under the bid threshold requirement. Thomas Excavating will be starting on the project in 2 weeks. County Clerk Angie Curley reported 23.74% of the registered voters voted in the April election. She indicated she would be attending the MAC Legislative Day and MAC Board meeting next Monday and Tuesday. Curley presented an update on the Standing Rock Bridge received from MoDOT engineer Preston Kramer. MoDOT has shifted the location of where they were going to place the bridge, and after acquiring additional right-of-way have decided to leave the current Highway 19 bridge open to traffic while the contractor builds half of the new bridge off to the side of the old bridge. Once half of the new bridge is constructed and the roadway tie-ins are in place, they will transfer traffic to the new bridge. As this will only be half of a bridge, they will install traffic signals to direct one direction of traffic over the bridge at a time. During this phase, MoDOT will demolish the existing bridge and build the second half of the new bridge. This way, traffic on Highway 19 will be open through the duration of the construction. Corky Stack with AEA Engineering was in and brought in an invoice for Alexander Construction, LLC, for $18,000. To date, the exterior courthouse project totals $1,716,128.51, with the balance to finish, including retainage, being $10,005.19. Gary Polk moved to buy a 2014 Ram 2500 four-wheel drive crew cab for $14,950 for the Road and Bridge Department, and it was approved 3-0. There'll be no commissioner meeting Monday, so the next meeting will be Thursday at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. An accident occurred in Phelps County Wednesday night at 8:45 on Highway 63 at County Road 7160. According to the Highway Patrol report, a southbound 2010 Subaru Impreza operated by 64-year-old Kathy Dabbs of Lenox struck a cow on the roadway. A southbound 2003 Toyota Corolla operated by 64-year-old Paul Foster of Houston failed to avoid the cow, striking it and the Subaru. A passenger in the Toyota, 52-year-old Angela Stewart of O'Fallon, suffered serious injuries and was transported by Phelps Health Ambulance to Phelps Health in Rolla. Dabbs suffered minor injuries and was taken to Phelps Health Hospital by Phelps Health Ambulance. According to the report, Stewart was not wearing a safety restraint while Dabbs and Foster were. Both vehicles were totaled and removed from the scene by D&D Towing. This Saturday at the Ozark Natural and Cultural Resource Center on Highway 19 at the exhibit called Crossroads Change in Rural America, there will be a panel discussion with community residents beginning at 10 o'clock on Salem's past and present. Then from 6 until 8 in the evening, there will be a cruise in around the ONCRC. The exhibit is open Monday through Saturday, and there is no charge to visit the exhibit. The Crossroads exhibit is part of the Museum on Main Street, a collaboration between the Smithsonian Institute and State Humanities Councils nationwide. Support for Museum on Main Street has been provided by the United States Congress. The Smoky Bear hot air balloon is coming to the Ozarks in honor of the eclipse. This weekend, head to Big Spring, part of Ozark National Scenic Riverways, to check it out. Hot air balloon rides will be offered, weather dependent, starting this Saturday morning around 7:30 and lasting through Monday the 8th. Some rules and regulations do apply. The Smoky Bear hot air balloon measures in at a massive 97 feet tall with the basket and is 72 feet wide at the brim of the hat. The Smoky Bear hot air balloon is brought to you by Mark Twain National Forest and the Ozark National Scenic Riverways. April is National Safe Digging Month, so make sure you call or click before you dig. It's free and it's the law. Warmer weather usually means an increase in outside projects that may require digging or excavating work. If you're building a deck, planting a tree, or completing a large project, Missouri law requires anyone digging underground to notify Missouri 811 by calling 811 or placing a locate request online at www.missouri-811.org before any excavation begins. The call will be taken by the Missouri 811 call center, which then notifies all relevant utilities in the project area. Once Missouri 811 is notified, utility companies will mark the approximate location of their underground lines, request additional information, or advise you that they do not have facilities at the excavation site. Hitting an underground line can cause serious injuries. It could disrupt service to you and other customers, and it could potentially result in fines and repair costs. The Missouri Public Service Commission reminds consumers to call before you dig. It's free, and it's the law. For more information, please go to Missouri 811 online at www.missouri-811.org. The 9th Annual Veterans Affairs Days will be held April 26 from 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, sponsored by the American Legion Post Number 99 and VFW Post 68280, located at 2522 Highway 32 West in Salem. The Affairs Day is where veterans can learn about the changes and requirements for them to get their benefits. Veterans can also enroll in VA health care. Veterans Affairs Day is an annual outreach to veterans of central rural Missouri in an attempt to provide easier access to VA services. It includes American Legion District 16 and VFW District 2, which include the counties of Camden, Cole, Crawford, Dent, Howell, Laclede, Marys, Miller, Phelps, Osage, Pulaski, Reynolds, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. Representatives from the Department of Veteran Affairs will include enrollment and claims processing specialists from the Truman VA Hospital, as well as benefit advisors from St. Louis VA Regional Office. The Columbia Veteran Center will have counselors and advisors on hand in their mobile unit. The Missouri Veterans Commission will also have service officers at the event, as well as a Department of Education Veterans Employment representative. They have also invited representatives from elected officials, including Congressman Jason Smith and U.S. Senator Josh Hawley. The event starts at 10 o'clock, and a light lunch will be provided around noontime. It doesn't matter when you served. If you have questions, a claim, or need to enroll into the VA healthcare system, please attend. Don't miss out on your hard-earned benefits. Call the American Legion Post Number 99, VFW Post 6280 at 573-729-3710 for questions or to schedule private time with a counselor. Well, that's been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU's Salem campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
McDonald's bagels are back! It's been a while, so I'm going to rate the steak, egg, and cheese bagel on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, wow. It's giving me a 10. I can taste the tender, juicy steak patty and savory grilled onions. I can't wait to have a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel or a sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. Plus, I can get any size iced coffee for just $2.69. Let me take another bite of this bagel. Oh, yeah. Definitely a 10. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Spring is in the air. It's time to organize your finances, and at the Bank of Salem, we are here to help. From checking and savings accounts, certificate of deposits, IRAs, loans, and even safe deposit boxes, we've got you covered. Come in and let one of our friendly employees help you get organized. The Bank of Salem, neighbors serving neighbors since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is St. Louis Blues analyst Joey Vitale. There is nothing more exhilarating than watching St. Louis Blues hockey in person. But if you can't make it to the game, you can catch all the action here on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for St. Louis Blues hockey.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49. And Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Lady Softball Tigers lost to the Willow Springs Lady Bears Thursday at the Salem Park 19-6. Kylie Wood had 2 hits and 3 RBIs for Salem, who falls to 2-7 on the year. The Lady Tigers played Licking Tuesday at 5 o'clock at the Salem City Park. It took 9 innings, but the Salem Tigers beat the Kabul Bulldogs 9-7 in a game that saw each team commit 4 errors, with the lead changing 6 times. Salem is now 6-1 on the year and 2-0 in the SCA Conference. The next Salem game will be Monday at Licking. The game will be a radio-only game on KSMO Radio. The Salem Tennis Tigers Salem Invitational is this morning and started this morning at 9 o'clock. It's being held today at the Salem City Park. St. Louis Cardinals got a 2-run double from Nolan Gorman, an RBI triple from rookie Mason Wynn, and run-scoring singles from Ivan Herrera and Alec Burleson in a 5-run seventh, leading them to an 8-5 win over Miami. Herrera also homered in the game for St. Louis, who will host Miami Saturday and Sunday at 12:20 each day on KSMO. The Kansas City Royals scored 8 runs in the 7th inning and bombed the Chicago White Sox 10-1. The Royals and White Sox continue their series this weekend at Kauffman Stadium. Philip Forsberg scored 2 goals, and the Nashville Predators secured their playoff position with a 6-3 win over St. Louis. The Blues play San Jose Saturday at 5 o'clock and Anaheim Sunday at 6:30 on KSMO Radio. And that's been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for Look at Sports from the Missouri Net.
Nut Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Cardinals ruined the homecoming for St. Louis native Jake Berger. The Marlins third baseman who went to CBC in St. Louis homered twice off Lance Lynn. But the Cardinals rallied with 5 runs in the 7th inning, and they beat the Marlins 8-5. Lance Lynn off the hook.
But, we were able to rebound. Offense did their job, cued off their defensive mistakes, and it was a good win for the first home game.
Cardinals are off today. Steven Matz will face Miami tomorrow. The Cardinals are 4-4. Miami 0-8. The Royals busted out an 8-run 7th inning. They beat the White Sox 10-1. The offense came late. Seth Lugo got his first win of the season. He allowed 1 run through 6 2/3 innings. Some great defense, too. They turned quite a few double plays against the Sox. And Seth loves this starting rotation for the Royals.
As a starting staff, we seem to be pretty locked in and on the same page and really working together.
The Royals are 3-4. They'll host the White Sox again tonight. The Blues' playoff chances took a hit, a 6-3 loss at the Nashville Predators. The Blues got off 47 shots, but were just 1 for 6 on the power play. Coach Drew Bannister.
Obviously, offensively, we created a lot of opportunities. Their goalie had to make some big saves for them.
The Blues have 84 points, 7 behind LA for the final wildcard spot with 6 games to play. What's next for the Chiefs and Royals after Jackson County voted down extending a sales tax to spruce up Arrowhead and build a new ballpark? One idea floated out there is that the state of Kansas will make an offer to bring both teams across the border. But KC Senator Barbara Washington thinks that would be a tall order for Kansas Governor Laura Kelly.
I think it's going to be difficult for her to convince her state to fund the teams at the level that Jackson County has funded them for the last 50 or so years, considering they're also trying to expand Medicaid.
And the Mizzou Tigers land a big quarterback commit, 4-star Matt Zollers from the state of Pennsylvania. He chose Mizzou over Georgia, Florida, and Penn State. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing.
Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Missouri, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee, Arkansas, Indiana, and I can keep going on and on.
John, are you going through the 50 states? No, Mike, he's giving us the states of the Cardinals radio network.
It's just amazing. We are heard just about everywhere across the Midwest.
For over 130 years, Cardinals baseball has been entertaining fans of all ages.
It's no different this year. We're bringing you all the hits, homers, strikeouts, and excitement right here on the Cardinals radio network powered by Graybar.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
At FCS Financial, we believe that lending should be more. More about relationships, more about opportunities, more about communities. And as a cooperative, FCS Financial's member owners expect more. For over a century, we've been giving just that. We're more than an ag lender, more than a rural home lender, and more than a crop insurance provider. We're a team of ag experts committed to seeing rural communities and agriculture grow. While we do provide the loans and insurance you need, we also live in your communities, attend the same events, and want to see our neighbors succeed. We're family, here to help and stand strong through whatever comes. Visit FCSFinancial.com or call 800-444-3276 if you want more from your lender, an equal housing lender and equal opportunity provider.
At Country Mart in Salem, you'll find gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. They also have fresh produce, quality meats, a bakery, and a full-service deli that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you joined the Country Mart e-Club yet? You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sale items through your email. It's free to join, and for more information about the e-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from Country Mart in Salem.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Have you seen TownScreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use TownScreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. TownScreen in Salem.
This is Bill Wise with the latest Appetite for Pork report. Today I'm talking with Dr. David Newman, Senior Vice President of Market Growth at National Pork Board, about how your pork checkoff dollars are working to bring more U.S. pork to tables around the world. Dr. Newman, pork producers are bracing for another down year. What has the pork checkoff been doing to help stabilize, even grow demand?
We export about 30% of our total production in the United States. And that number has grown for a very long time. But that still means we have 70% of our production domestic. This focus on stabilizing domestic demand, that's really important to us. So speaking internationally, we partner with U.S. Meat Export Federation in our international efforts. And that's a really great example of something that we do to drive demand around the world.
Thanks again, David, for talking with us today about how the pork checkoff is building a bigger appetite for U.S. pork. You can find out more information at porkcheckoff.org/radio.
Hello, my name is Dr. Nasser Al-Masalma, but you can call me Dr. Al. I am a board-certified physician on internal medicine at SMDH, Family Medicine, where I look to find the cause of your health problem, then prescribe the right treatment and remedy to make you healthy again. I'm accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
With news on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. Missouri's nearly $51 billion state budget proposal has cleared the State House. The spending plan would widen I-44 to 6 lanes in Springfield, Joplin, and Rolla. House Budget Committee Chair Cody Smith, a Republican from Carthage, says his proposal would also dedicate $100 million to upgrade Missouri's low-volume roads.
Largely, we're catching up for lost time with our transportation infrastructure network.
The budget also includes a 3.2% pay increase for state workers and would boost funding for Missouri's nursing homes. The plan has more hoops to jump through in the Senate. The state Senate has passed a constitutional amendment on taxation. If approved by the Missouri House and by voters, the bill from Manchester Republican Andrew Koenig would prevent the legislature from setting a state income tax rate above 5.5%. And the Springfield Police Department is working to prevent vandalism and stealing of vehicles by providing free steering wheel locks for Kia and Hyundai owners. They'll be available at the Springfield Police Department Monday through Fridays between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. This is Missouri Now.
Whether taking on large commercial landscapes or your own